Voyages to the Outer Rim, The Infinite Odyssey. In the late summer of 1977, two tiny ambassadors left Earth on a journey that would never end. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were launched into the vast, dark expanse of space, propelled by a rare astronomical alignment of the outer planets, a cosmic dance that occurs only once every 175 years. Their mission was simple yet monumental: venture where no human creation had ever dared, and report back from the edge of the unknown. As the lights of Earth faded into the background, the twin probes drifted into the quiet void. They carried with them the hopes of a species curious about its place among the stars. Every instrument was calibrated, every antenna pointed toward home, recording the silent language of the cosmos as they accelerated into the deep night. The silence between planets is vast, filled only with the faint whisper of solar particles drifting through the vacuum. For months, the probes traveled through empty space, crossing hundreds of millions of miles of dark, silent space toward their first giant destination. First came Jupiter, a swirling giant of gas, radiation, and eternal storm. In 1979, as Voyager 1 approached, the massive planet swelled in its cameras, revealing a world of relentless, chaotic turbulence. The great red spot loomed like a living eye, a storm 3 times the size of Earth that had raged unabated for centuries. Crimson clouds twisted around yellow and white bands of atmosphere, moving at hundreds of miles per hour, are in opposite directions. Voyager watched as moons passed across the face of the giant. On Io, the probe captured volatile active volcanoes, spewing sulfur miles into the cold vacuum of space. The first active volcanism discovered outside of Earth. And beneath the cracked, frozen surface of Europa, Voyager imaged smooth web-like fractures, hinting at a secret ocean of liquid water hiding beneath a shell of ice. For the first time in human history, we realized that distant, frozen worlds could nurture hidden seas. The gravity of Jupiter was an invisible sling. Drawing close to the planet's crushing gravitational well, the probes harvested its momentum, whipping forward at immense speed, cast outward toward the next ringed jewel of the solar system. Propelled by Jupiter's massive gravity, the twin probes swung toward Saturn. In 1980, the golden ringed jewel appeared against the black canvas of space. Voyager revealed that Saturn's iconic rings were not solid structures, but billions of individual, shimmering fragments of ice and rock, dancing in delicate braided orbits. The rings rippled in waves, guided by tiny shepherd moons tucked between the gaps. The probes peered through the thick, hazy orange atmosphere of Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Where scientists hoped to see a surface, Voyager found a dense blanket of nitrogen and organic molecules, concealing an alien landscape with rivers, lakes, and seas, made not of water, but of liquid methane. As Voyager 1 completed its trajectory past Titan, its path was diverted upward, out of the plane of the planets, steering into the uncharted regions above the solar system. Voyager 2 remained on the ecliptic path, solitary and steady, turning its sights farther out toward the cold outer frontier. Voyager 2 pushed onward alone into the deep blue cold, visiting Uranus in 1986 and Neptune in 1989, the ice giants of our solar system. At Uranus, it found a quiet, pale turquoise world, tipped completely on its side, rolling around the sun like a bowling ball. It captured the bizarre, fragmented terrain of the moon Miranda, with canyons 12 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. Then came Neptune, a vivid cobalt blue orb, wrapped in high-speed winds exceeding 1,200 miles per hour. Voyager 2 spotted the Great Dark Spot, a storm as large as Earth, and witnessed icy geysers erupting from the frozen pink surface of Triton, Neptune's icy moon. Leaving Neptune behind, Voyager 2 began its long climb out of the planetary disk. The planets were now behind them both, small specks of light shrinking into the distance as the twin craft entered the deep, empty threshold of the outer solar system. In February 1990, as Voyager 1 prepared to turn off its cameras forever to conserve its fading nuclear power, it turned back toward home one final time. From 6 billion kilometers away, nearly 4 billion miles, it captured a series of photographs of the solar system. Among them was a single, tiny pixel of light, suspended in a beam of scattered sunlight. The pale blue dot, consider that dot. That's here, that's home, that's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of. Every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. Every joy and suffering, every king and peasant, every creator and destroyer of civilization lived on that mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. Now, both probes have crossed the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's warm solar wind yields to the icy, interstellar environment of the Milky Way. They are silent, lone travelers drifting through the cosmic deep. In their hulls, Voyager 1 and 2 carry the Golden Record, a gold-plated copper phonograph record containing the sounds, music, languages and greetings of Earth, designed to last 1 billion years in the quiet vacuum, long after the sun has changed, long after our cities have turned to dust. The twin Voyager probes will continue their silent journey through the stars, carrying our memory into the eternal night.